going to do, we're just entering the city of Geraldton. I'm actually going to take you down the beach areas, the back beach areas. So to do that, I'm going to go up here, and this is all new to me because I've changed it. I will go left to the port. And when I was a young fella, I used to come here 40 odd years ago, and I'd sleep on this hill overlooking the ocean, because what I used to do is go down to the ocean to get something to eat in the morning. It's called Separation Point Lookout, and you'll see some of the beautiful coastline here for sure. There's plenty of reefs out there. Park out for a while and have a look, eh?
Yep.
Sit down and have a ciggy. This is exactly where I used to park.
Alright.
But there was no fancy rotunda when I was a kid.
Turn it off and see you shortly.
This is Separation Point Lookout. Like I say, I was here 40 years ago. Sleeping in a car.
Oh man, it smells here.
Yeah, a bit of seaweed. Well, the beach is pretty easy to drive on. It's quite hard. You can see just a normal ute down there. But we're going to end up over there, Point Moore Lighthouse, where there's even some more spectacular reefs out there. It is beautiful. So, sit down and have a coffee, relax for 10 minutes, and then we'll go for another wander. Now to the lighthouse. I'm not sure, maybe that's a way around it, I think. The roads have changed. This is Point Moore Lighthouse, but there is a magnificent reef system just off here, which I've dived for many years. There's a lot of jet ski and big surfers that come here. And just over here behind the lighthouse, there's a series of probably a couple of hundred old cottages, if you look at them. They're like really old fibro beach cottages that were built in the 50s and 60s that people are still allowed to live in. But there's the coast over here. What do you want me to do?
Can you drive past those old places?
If you want it.
I mean, be careful, I'll film them.
They're just normal streets. I was going to take them down to Pages because that's good.
Okay.
You can see the old houses when I come around the corner. There's no one behind me, so I'll just slow down.
Didn't you used to be able to walk up into that lighthouse?
You can, unless they're
No,
closed.
it's all fenced off.
But this is, see these old cottages here? They're 50s, 60s, some 70s, and they don't own them, they lease them. In other words, it's a 99-year lease, or less I think now, but they pay a certain fee for sewage, rubbish, etc. So, but like I say, people still live there and they still fix them up a bit and do different things. And so, you know, you can rent one of these here still comfortably for about 280, 300 a week, which is not too bad. You know, coming around the edge, just going away from the lighthouse. And there should be a caravan park off Mimic here called Bel Air. Cabins, mainly cabins these days. There's a few caravans that they have on site, but it's...
There it is.
Yep, Bel Air Caravan Park. And this is Pages Beach, which just used to be all dirt. We're going to go in there. They have changed a lot, that's for sure. But this is a great beach for kids because the ocean's not too savage and there's a groin that stops bigger waves coming in.
Oh, cool, playground. I can go play.
Yeah, I'll come back in half an hour and pick you up. So this is just beach road, it's just beach. But it's pretty hard, always has been. Don't need a four-wheel drive to come down here. And at this time of night there'll be a few blokes coming down to go fishing.
Man, that's rough.
Because it's pretty good fishing down here too. There's some great fishing. I was just telling my mate we just caught up with to go down here and fish off because of what's called a lime reef with like a lot of weed growing there. It's pretty cool. So we might Just sit on the rocks, enjoy it for a little bit. What do you think?
Yeah. And then find a loo.
Okay. So the coastline goes around the complete city, all the way around. It's like a peninsula, 2 or 3 areas that sticks out. But it goes all the way up the coast, very similar. You've got the edge of town there, then you start getting to Drummond's Cove, you get to Horrocks, Port Gregory, a beautiful little spot called Little Bay. But it keeps going way up the coast of Western Australia. It's a very big port. I'll show you here. At the moment, waiting out there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 ships waiting to come into port. That's where the port is over there. It's a real busy port. So that's my hometown from years ago. This is Geraldton. Great place to visit if you've never come here. Come and give it a go.